Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to OceanGemTarot. My positioning is off, but whatever's clever, it is what it is, right? I'm gonna wait a couple seconds for some of you guys to come in the room. We're gonna take a peek at the week. We're gonna see what's going on. I'm going to do things a little bit different. I haven't done it this way in a while, but I felt drawn to, so bear with me on that one. It's going to be interesting. We're going to do the Celtic cross, and something I haven't done in a while. So it's going to be a little bit different type of the week, different type of read, like look at the week of what I normally do. So we're going to get into it. All right, let me move my mouse out of the way. All right, so let's see. We have a card for the present and the challenge, please. Spirit guides, guardians, and ancestors. What is it that the collective needs to know for this week? We're also still going to do our Monday Madness read because it's a lot of fun and I dig it and I'm going to keep it going. But that will be after this one. All right, what do we have? Please give me 2 cards. All right, so the present, we have the Page of Cups. I feel like there's a surprise that's coming you guys this way. It's a happy surprise. Maybe this is something like that you've been dreaming about, or this could be like a new person. And then we have the challenge is the 7 of Cups, but it's sideways. So I see that there's a lot of choices that's coming your way. It's like you're searching for something. You want to make the right choice, right? But I feel like it's also because it's sideways, it's like a lack of direction. You're not sure what direction to go, but you want to follow your heart, but it's kind of throwing you off. All right, let's see what else do we have. Let's get a better insight on this. We're going to do the past and the recent past, please. And let me know if you guys would prefer me to just go ahead and pull the cards or to keep doing it like I'm doing. We have the Tower in reverse, and then we also have the 9 of Wands for the recent past. And then about you. I feel like my phone is in my way. It's taking up more space than I'm used to. All right, let's see. Let's get about you, about the situation, hopes and fears, and the final outcome. It's a situation. I like it. It's hopes and fears. We have to go with some fears and the final outcome, please. These cards are big. Maybe I should use the other deck. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Coins, which is hard work and perseverance, right? Doing your due diligence. Okay, so first off, you know what? I'm going to grab a couple oracles too. Give me a couple oracles, please. We have You're Never Alone, the Otter Spirit. Then we also have, what else? That is the Wands. So please, give me just one, guys. Thank you. One more card, please. Please also you need to know about this read. And then we have Reclaim Your Power. It's the Panther Spirit. Okay, so those are our oracles. On the bottom, we need to watch our words, the Parrot. Okay. So in our present energy, we have the Page of Cups. And then we have in the challenge is the Seven of Cups, right? Which is there's a lot of choices to make. This could be dealing with the heart. This could be dealing with following your heart. And it's like you're worried about possibly making the wrong decision. Like you want to make sure that decision is appropriate. You're kind of like right now, it's like in the past, maybe you've been worried because you've gone through a lot of crap, right? So you're trying to like avoid that disaster. In the past, you're afraid to take the steps that you're longing to take because the fact of you don't want a disaster to happen. You don't want things to fall apart here, right? In the recent past, we have the Nine of Wands, which is like you guys have learned how to stand up for yourself. You're resilient, right? But at the same time, with those both being in your past, it's like you're standing up for those things that you want, but at the same time, you're still making sure that sometimes you stand on the fence. Like it's a whole balance thing because you're worried about having something just completely fall apart on you, especially if you're taking a new journey. You know, you're following your heart, you're going on a new journey, you're starting something new, right? It's like this dreamer mentality of these big dreams, but yet you have all these choices to make, but maybe you're afraid of following those dreams or those things that are coming to you that you're drawn to because you don't want everything to fall apart. It's like you don't want to lose everything. You want to make sure you're taking the appropriate steps here. And the final, like the outcome right here is it's the Ten of Swords. So it's like you're afraid of failure or a collapse. At the same time, the Ten of Swords is like you're starting something new. It's the ending of one period in your life and the beginning of another. But it's like you're worried that you don't want it to completely fall apart. But look at it as a good thing because it's something new, something exciting. It's a new beginning, right? And then we have, as far as like your path to the future, is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I feel like there's something here like you need to unblock yourself. Maybe you feel like your creativity is blocked right now. And you're looking for new ideas or making sure those ideas, and that could be why the challenge here with making the appropriate choices and having all these choices in front of you, but not wanting to make the wrong choice is because like you feel like you have a blockage or something with needing to clear out your mind and being able to focus here. Thank you guys for everybody that's here. Please smash the like button. I truly appreciate it. And then we have like more about you. It's like you guys have accomplished a lot. You're here, you're willing, you're growing. It's like you're taking on more responsibilities, but at the same time, those more responsibilities might make you be feeling a little bit burdened. But some of those burdens you can lay down. You don't have to carry all that with you, right? Because now is the time for you to start that new chapter and kind of lay some things down and realize all that you've accomplished here. In this situation, we have the Knight of Coins, which is working hard at being efficient, taking on more responsibilities. There's a lot here about you and the situation, which is more responsibilities. And that more responsibilities can be possibly with what is going on here, like stressing you out, and you don't want to. It's like you don't want to F it up, right? But at the same time, the hopes and fears, which is the Queen of Coins. Right? Security. Maybe you're afraid of something falling apart and that's you lose your security here. But also the Queen of Coins is that you are like you're comfortable in your own skin, right? Making those practical decisions. And I feel like that's you're making sure that you are. And I feel like being this Queen of Coins is like you are making those right choices, but at the same time, there's the fear of losing it all. You know, but there's also here like the final outcomes, like a new exciting, it's the Page of Wands. So something, it's a new exciting outcome, a new exciting opportunity, exploring and feeling free. I feel like whatever this is that you're going to, it's going to make you have a sense of freedom. You're really going to enjoy it. It's going to be exciting. Just don't let your mind block your creativity and stop you from pursuing something that it is that you want, or this opportunity that is here, right? This happy surprise, this dream, this, I mean, it could be love as Page of Cups or deciding if this is really what you want. It's kind of like, you know, reclaim your power. Just like this says, the Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Like clear your mind, take back control, do some breathing exercises, just calm down a little bit, Breathe, because it's going to be something new. And yes, new is scary. So that's why you might be afraid that things are going to fall apart, because maybe something fell apart in the past and you're wanting to redo it. You want to try something new. You want to take a different approach to it. But just because it fell apart in the past, that just gives you a chance to figure out how to put the pieces back together in a more practical way that works better. It doesn't mean that it's gone forever. Maybe it's a new business that you're starting up and it flopped at the beginning. A lot of people start new businesses in the new business beginning like it's hard and you have challenges. And just because you have challenges and it doesn't move the right way that you want it to move in the beginning doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It means you strategize, you regroup, you get it all together, you know? And I feel that's exactly what you guys are doing. You just don't need to doubt yourself, because this is a new beginning. Because when something ends, and it might have been painful, right? Like you may have fell flat on your face here with this outcome position where it is. You might have fell flat on your face. But what do? You get yourself back up, you regroup, and you keep on going. That's what this accomplishment is, right? So you don't carry those burdens with you. You lay them down and you re-strategize and you regroup and you get back on it. I feel like this is going to be a very exciting week with all that's going on. Just don't doubt yourself, right? Keep working hard. Do your due diligence and be efficient. 9 of Coins is like long-term money, right? It's long-term here. So even if this is having to deal within like a new relationship or something of that nature, because these 2 cards are cups, right? And you know, being afraid to pursue it or to move forward, because maybe something like your past, it was a complete freaking disaster. It doesn't mean that this path isn't going to work out. It's something exciting and new. You need to trust yourself and your intuition, not always be afraid that something's going to fail, because then that's what you're attracting. You're attracting failure because that's what's in the back of your mind. All about reprogramming the subconscious, right? Like, don't be afraid. Sometimes I feel like this week is like a week of yes. Like, say yes. Try new things. Opportunities come to you, especially with the planetary alignment and everything that's going on. I don't know if you guys are into astrology. Look it up. Look it up in the chart. Like, read about the planets. Start learning a little bit about the astrology. It's new opportunities that are coming in, right? It's working in your favor. So, I don't know. I just gotta say, like, don't doubt yourself, because on the bottom of the deck we have this, right? And it's the 8 of Cups, which again is hard work. It's the 7 of Coins. My apologies. Hard work is growing something new. It's like you planted the seeds and now it's starting to grow. It's tapping into that creativity and don't have it blocked, because your mind just keeps going and going and going and going. Because sometimes it's like we are our own worst enemy. Like, we have a great opportunity in front of us, but then our mind starts going and going. We don't take the opportunity because of the fear, because it's something that we haven't done before, we haven't experienced before, right? Right. So don't be afraid of a loss or a disappointment. A loss and a disappointment might have been in the past, but it doesn't mean that that's going to be the future, right? Strategize, regroup, because there's something here, the 3 of Cups, that's going to be a celebration. I feel it's going to be a group celebration, like a community, a group of you guys are going to be happy, whatever it is that you're working on. It's definitely more than one, right? Maybe you might meet some new friendships out of this as well. And then we have the Star. So with that Star card, it's like having faith in your dreams, feeling rejuvenated, right? Not sitting around with a headache all the time. Because, you know, face it, especially if you're an air sign, we overthink stuff a lot. And sometimes we are our own worst enemy, because we hold ourselves back because we're weighing on the pros and the cons, and you're overthinking, and then you end up overthinking your way out of a great opportunity instead of just letting it flow, taking a deep breath and riding with it and feeling it out as you go. Right? Maybe that isn't the opportunity for you, but at least give it a chance, because that opportunity that's brought in front of you could guide you on the path, because it's changing your direction into a path that's going to bring you in front of somebody that is a great opportunity for you, right? It's all about meeting new people, community. Use your mouthpiece, right? Because underneath that, we have the 9 of Coins, which is, you know, being rewarded. Things are paying off. You're seeing the fruits of your labor pay off. You're seeing all this hard work. You're starting to reap the benefits of it. So that's a beautiful thing. It's like seeing that come to fruition here. I like it. Let's grab a couple more oracles. On the bottom of this deck, we also have the Watch Your Words, right? And tend to the small things. Pay attention to the small details. Make sure there's something about like reading, because I see a contract and reading the fine print, or reading the entire contract, the entire, you know, terms and conditions. So that way you don't get swept to the side and be like, oh shit, I didn't know about that. right? You want to make sure anything that you're signing that you read it completely, so that way you have a full awareness of what you're going into. So pay attention to the small things and also have fun. Be playful. Don't be so stressed out. Lay it all down. Make sure something big about thinking before you speak. Maybe somebody's hot-tempered, or just, they're free-spirited, and whatever's on your mind, you're going to speak it, but you might want to think before you speak. If you guys could please hit that like button, I truly appreciate it. Take time to breathe out. Confirmation. You guys need to take time to breathe and not let your mind just be jumbled in there. And what else do we have? Confidence is the key to your success. It's the new moon in Leo. We're going to take one more. All right. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. There's something about being in touch with your intuition, Pisces. Very intuitive. Very in touch with the spiritual side of things, right? And Leo is that confidence, success, is that fiery energy, that go-get-em energy here. So there's something about have that go-get-em energy, say yes this week, right? But also take time to breathe and take time to think about your actions before you make them, like really following your intuition and not just going off a whim on your emotional side, but tapping into that more intuitive side and thinking things through, right? On the bottom, we have hold your vision. So there's something that you guys don't need to give up on. You need to keep pursuing because it's going to have a great outcome, right? So that is what I have for you guys. If you would please smash like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That way you guys know when I'll be on again next. And we are going to do our Monday Madness read after this. But if you guys are wanting to book a personal, I am going to have specials going on. It is $22.22. And if you're wanting to book a personal, go ahead and take advantage of that. I'll see you guys again. Namaste. Hello?
Hi, Miss Victor.